Well, hey everyone, this is Clayman1, and so far I have got about 5-ish people who have responded to my auditions call-out video, and those voices seem pretty good to me. I would appreciate it though if more people will be able to send me some audition tapes, as if you want to see more animation from me, you're gonna need to send me your voice so I can cast the characters in the animation. I probably should decide to take this time to give you my rundown of what my character Clayton would sound like. As you may have guessed, I did the role of Clayton in my Axis of Evil trailer, and I had Powerpup 97 as the voice of Belchick. And what happened there, it was sort of like based on real life events. Like, he has a fetish for trench coats and piggyback rides, and I'm not really a big fan of it. It just gets creepy to me after a while. But that aside, I'm going to try and do a voice audition for Clayton, even though he is actually based on me. I just feel like, well, let's give a rundown. I am going to read the story Nothing Happens, which is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate Clayton's voice, as the story is told in the perspective of Clayton. So, Nothing Happens, written by me, Clayman. Here we go. There isn't really much worth watching on TV anymore. No matter how many channels I go through, I just can't get anything good. There's an old Thunderbolt repeat on. Seen that dozens of times, thanks to Lucky hogging the TV. No episode of that Bolt TV show. However, it has gone downhill since they replaced the actors for Bolt and Penny. And the only other things on are those one-star movies, or those new modern-day cartoons which everybody hates. It actually looks like the TV companies aren't even trying anymore. Enough of this rubbish. Off with this idiot box. Now the question is, what am I supposed to do? There's nothing on TV and there hardly isn't anyone here in the barn. In fact, if you don't count Nanny milking the cows over there, probably be alone. Who is there to go with anyway? Kit? Nah, he's up in the attic making a special solo dance. Being such the dancing dog he is, I normally go to him and watch, as he is a very special friend of mine, possibly my best. However, seeing that it's a solo dance, I wouldn't want to put him off by coming and talking to him. Hesso? Nah, he's gone into the forest with Iris. They say they're going to have a stroll. I could see it as plain as my paw in front of my face. I won't disturb them in their little date. Nuke? He's most obviously getting it down with Jewel, Ashley or Bridget. Otherwise he'd be on top of me right now, and I'd be struggling to get him off. Philip has gone into town with Patch and our human Roger to watch the filming of that new Thunderbolt and Little Lightning show. It's about time they make some new episodes, I say. That leaves Ol. But he can't be here either, as he had some business to settle with Jamie and Nemo in the far reach of the forest. So yeah, we've got nobody to go with. On a farm filled with hundreds of animals, I can't find anyone to go with. Suppose I better go outside if there's nothing to do. Play a little bit of Waiting for Godot, and so on. I've been sitting at this fence pole for an hour now, and nothing has happened. I've only got people passing me now and then, like Raiden and Slayer, passing, dragging a bell and an electric guitar in their mouths by its neck end, or that NASCAR fan Patriot carrying some old engine parts to the garage. And then at one point I saw Dipstick and clockwise, that's it. Walking towards an old tool shed, to which that tack guy hangs out. I don't really know much about tack myself. The only fact I know is that Lucky hates his guts. So much, in fact, that he even told me that the tack was crazy, psychopathic, bent on killing him. I should declare tack my enemy, he says. Never taken that advice. For all I know, Lucky could have made the whole thing up, to make sure his limelight wasn't dimmed. That's the thing with Lucky. He always seems to be the only pup on this farm that ever does anything. If everyone is supposed to have 15 minutes of fame in their lives, Lucky has had more lives than if everyone on this farm was a cat. What's that noise? Never mind. I guess it's just me. Not much happening at the moment. I only see a few pups running past me. Can't make out who they are. And the rest, no one. For at least 5 minutes. Complete isolation. And that ringing noise. What's going on? What is it? Some pups pass me, and one of them seems to belch. Uh-oh. I think I know what that ringing noise is. I only hope I get there to the silo before Rolly does. Once he's there, he will open up his black hole stomach, eat everything in the food trail, and leave me nothing, and yet keep the round figure he has the same time. Run! I did get to the tower in the end. However, not in time. It was too late. Lunch had finished. The only thing left was one piece of kibble. And even that was taken by a mouse that instantly bounced off my nose and ran into the hole of a barn. It even caused me to slam my head on the trowel. Didn't serve much use. It's not if a pixie would appear and give me all the food I wanted if I constantly bruised my head. May see stars or cuckoo birds, but no, not a pixie. The mouse is long gone with the kibble by now. Possibly eaten it. I remember once when the mouseman came to see if we had any troubles with being overrun with them. He put bait down to catch them. I was with Kit, Philip and Whizzer at the time. We heard him say to our owner, Roger, "Mice were incontinent. That's why they pee and poo everywhere." When Whizzer said he sympathised with them because he suffers the same thing, Philip, Kit and I couldn't help but raise a small smirk. That's the thing with Whizzer. He may have problems with a bladder, but he can still raise a laugh. Much better than the jokes that Mooch says, to which he strangely calls good ones. Suppose I better get back to the barn. I'm sure there's bound to be someone there now. Maybe Noel and Jamie have settled something. Maybe Kay has perfected his dance. Maybe Nuka can't raise it anymore. Or maybe Hesso is back with Iris. Their day could have gone well, or their day could have been hell. Who knows?